Okay, I think we're live. So happy Wellness Wednesday. Robin and Kim here for another week of education. And it's interesting because this is the beginning of April, and there's like 4 months, 4 things we're celebrating this month. One is Move More Month, another one is Physical Wellness Month, also Defeat Diabetes Month, which is a good one. And then what we're going to talk about today is National Walking Month. And walking has
Day. Day.
I'm sorry, National Walking
That's
Day,
okay.
which goes
You knew
with
what you
Move
meant.
More, which goes with Move More Month. So
Yeah.
anyway, so we want to talk about that. And just there's been so many studies showing that walking is zone 2 cardio, meaning, it's not like HIIT cardio where you're getting your heart rate way up and then recovering and up and recovering. It's more like a steady state type of cardio, but it's really good for your body. It's good for your mental clarity. They're showing that it is just good for getting those steps in because it helps to help with weight control, help you lose weight or maintain your weight. And it's just movement that is easy to do. Anybody can go out walking. And if you have a tracker, I know Robin and I both have Apple Watches, and I've had a Fitbit before, so I like tracking my steps. And they say that unless you get over 5,000 steps a day, you're considered sedentary, which to me is, that's kind of a wake up call.
Yeah.
And I just want to share that, like, how I really dove into walking when I went on vacation. We were gone for 6 weeks. And so I made myself walk almost every day, at least 6 days a week, and get over 10,000 steps. And I found like on this trip, I usually gain 5 pounds when my time is over. I didn't gain anything. So it was like, yay, I think the walking really played a huge part because I was eating a lot of food. So good food, but it was a lot. So that's my personal story with walking. And I think I'm going to continue, I have continued with walking and keeping it, at the forefront and moving, because it's like, you've probably heard sitting is the new smoking. And so, getting off the rump and moving around and being active is huge. And walking's pretty easy. You can do it anywhere. You can, in the wintertime, if you're in a cold climate, you can do it at the malls. But it's nice when it gets like now starting to get nice to go outside and nice to get in nature. So a lot of people are doing walking pads. And it's
I've
like,
seen them.
yeah, smaller than a treadmill. And they can put them under their desk. They're lightweight, they're easy to move, put them under your sofa or wherever, and you can pull it out and walk and stuff. I do not have one. But I thought, well, a lot of people are doing that, getting their steps in because it's, and I see all ages are doing it.
Right.
So, Robin, what would you like to add?
So my personal thing, since Kim talked about her personal thing, is listen, I always have been a go hard, aerobic, strength train, like kill myself, go, 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 go. And I myself, like, hired a trainer. And the first thing she said to me was, you have got to stop going so hard. Because what happens is it raises your cortisol levels when you go hard like that all the time. And especially as you age, your hormones, your cortisol levels, everything gets screwed up. So you have to try to bring that down and level it out. And that was a really hard pill for me to swallow. And Kim was talking about walking last year, and I was like, well, that's not going to be enough. I don't know what you're talking about. And then this happened, and it makes sense. So you still get to do HIIT, right? But only 2 to 3 days a week, and then do your steady state cardio and walking. It is one of the best. And if you guys want to see like a transformation, and Kim, I know you follow her, is Shailene Johnson, right? Is that her last name, Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she is adamant about this walking, and like her transformation, she already was in good shape, but she just has transformed her body with walking. And she uses one of those walking pads too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was just like, whoa. And, especially with my coach saying it to me.
Yeah.
One tip that I will give you all, and yes, you should get between 8 to 10,000 steps a day. 5,000 is nothing. You can walk the dog and get 5,000 steps.
Yeah.
Like for 15 minutes, but one thing I will say, if you want to get started, say you are sedentary and you're saying, oh crap, Robin just told me And Kim said 5,000 is terrible. The best time of day to do it is after your meals, because what this does, and Kim mentioned that it's Defeat Diabetes Month, is this helps to level out your glucose levels, especially after you eat.
Yep.
So I highly recommend, walking after dinner. Don't sit on the couch and watch TV. And now it is getting nicer here in Ohio and in the Midwest, so you can do that now. And then it's lighter out as well. The other thing, I just had some tips that I put on my Get Fit with Robin page today, and these were from Harvard Health. So counteracts the effects of weight promoting genes. They did a research, over 12,000 people who had obesity, and they walked briskly for an hour a day, and those genes were cut in half, the obesity genes. Like
Wow.
it cut them in half just from walking.
Wow.
Helps tame your sweet tooth. I think they're saying it tames your sweet tooth and makes you not have cravings. But to me, I really feel like if you keep yourself busy, you're not going to want to munch on sweet things, right? I find that when I'm bored, that's when I want to I feel like I need to eat something sweet.
Right.
I feel like I need a piece of chocolate, and
Mhm.
it's mostly because I'm bored. So, and then reduces, this is really interesting. It reduces the risk of developing breast cancer. Researchers already know that any kind of physical activity blunts the risk of breast cancer, but an American Cancer Society study that zeroed in on walking found that women who walk 7 or more hours a week had a 14% lower risk of breast cancer.
Wow.
I thought that was a lot just
Yeah,
from walking.
I agree.
Eases joint pain too, because a lot of times I would say, oh, I have arthritis, it hurts my feet. But I will tell you, when I walk, it feels so much better to move
Oh my gosh.
those knees and those hips, because you rest, you rust. My old saying,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
rest, you rust, and you get stiff. And
It
then the
is.
last thing is it boosts your immune function.
Mhm.
Walking can help you protect yourself during cold and flu season. There was a study of over 1,000 men and women found that those who walked at least 20 minutes a day, at least 5 days a week, had 43% fewer sick days.
Wow,
That's a lot
that is a lot.
from
It's a
just
lot.
walking for 20 minutes.
And
Yeah.
I was just gonna
But
say,
those are the things that, yeah.
yeah, those are great tips. And I was gonna add, like, if you can't like get in one longer walk, break it up and do it after each meal, like after breakfast,
Yeah.
after lunch,
Yep.
after dinner. Those are the kind of the best key times to do it, because you are helping your blood sugar levels to level out. So yeah, and to me, that's an easy thing to implement, because everybody can go out, you have a neighborhood or somewhere you live, maybe, just, or get a walking pad or go to the mall.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, find a buddy, walk your dog. If you got a dog, that's an easy one.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be like a crazy power walk or a speed
right.
walk. And I wouldn't go as slow, like leisurely either. I mean, I'd make it a nice brisk walk,
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I found I listen to, if I'm walking by myself, I just listen to podcasts too. And I
Yeah.
love that because I'm listening, learning, and walking, and it makes it go faster. So
That's right.
yeah,
You get kill 3 birds with 1 stone. So
I like it. I like it. Yeah. So anyway, we hope you will implement some walking in your life, or increase your walking, or be more aware of it. Use if you have a tracker, Fitbit, or an Apple Watch, or whatever you have, track your steps and see how you're doing. And you can even put it on your phone too, like a pedometer on your phone, if you don't have
yep.
devices. But yeah, here's something to get going, and it's easy to do. And just make it your goal to keep adding whatever you're doing the first week, add a little bit more the second week, and just gradually add more and more until you get up to like 10,000 steps, and that's,
Yep.
See how you feel. That's the thing. So
They'll feel better.
they'll
You'll feel
feel
better.
better for
I'll
sure.
guarantee it. I'll guarantee it.
So
So
I think that's it for today. And we just want you to have
that's
fun
it.
and live young, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. See
Bye-bye.
you next week. Bye-bye.